My proudest moments were the publication of my books, marrying my wife in our Witigewin ceremony, and the birth of our daughter. And those are all connected. They're part of my larger commitment to Métis spiritual resurgence and to clear space and a path for Two-Spirit Métis people. My name is Chantal Fiola. I am Métis, Red River Métis. I am an associate professor in the Department of Urban and Inner City Studies at the University of Winnipeg, where I was also named the Distinguished Indigenous Scholars Chair. I chose to pursue Indigenous studies because it answered a lot of the questions that I had about why society is the way it is. And then it was through higher education that I met Métis elders, and I started going to the Métis Lodge. There are a lot of stereotypes about Métis people, Métis identity, and our relationships with religion and spirituality. And probably the most widespread stereotype is that all Métis people are Christian. I've been trying to gently encourage the recognition that not all Métis people go to church, or some of us go to church and go to ceremonies. And there's lots that we can do to recognize and encourage each other's healing journeys.
Hello, my name is Nikki Furland. I'm a Two-Spirit Métis woman. I come from the Lorette and St. Vital communities, and I live now in Winnipeg with my wife and daughter. Chantal and I were both raised in Catholic families, but that itself did a lot of harm to us, especially as Two-Spirit queer women growing up in the church. It was very difficult. It felt, like it was scary to be different.
The teaching that she does here around Two-Spirit people and the different intersections of queer identities and indigeneity makes a huge difference, because there was a lot of homophobia that came out of the colonization process.
I didn't really come out until I moved to Winnipeg at the age of 17. And then when I did come out, my mother reacted really poorly because she had internalized harmful messages from the church and from government, from the justice system, the medical system. Thankfully, my mom has really come around over the years to the point where in our Witigewin, which is traditional Métis wedding ceremony, it's actually the mothers that walk their children down the aisle. Living a ceremonial life is everything to me. I'm really blessed to have found my life partner. My wife is also committed to ceremonies.
It's sort of become this daily practice. I'll pray with tobacco, and we smudge in our house really often. We've made the choice to raise our daughter with this life. From the moment that she was born, we did the feet touch the earth ceremony and the placenta burial and the umbilical cord burial, and we've really paid a lot of attention to Métis' ceremonial journey.
Being a member of the local Two-Spirit community gives my life meaning, helps me understand that I have a responsibility to use the gifts that I carry or to share that with others.
I was working for a professor at University of Manitoba, and I was just starting to figure out who I was as a Métis person, as a queer person, and my advisor gave me Chantal's book, and it changed my life, actually.
She really stands up for what she believes in, and she really engages with people so carefully and thoughtfully, but also really strongly.
If I could tell queer Indigenous youth one thing, it would be you are exactly as you are meant to be. Even if it doesn't feel like that right now, even if you feel lonely, your community is waiting for you. And there's this beautiful resurgence movement that's happening.